Hello. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to edit and perfect alternative text for images in a PDF, specifically using Adobe Acrobat. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to use the Adobe Acrobat accessibility tools to assess whether the images in an online document contain alternative text or alt text, and that it is accurate and effective. So alternative text is a short written description of an image in a document attached to the image so that a person using an accessibility tool, like a screen reader, is able to understand the image and its context. So now let's go over some quick tips and tricks. First of all, you want to try to avoid using picture of or image of in your alt text descriptions. The reason why you want to do this is because the screen reader is already going to identify that it's reading an image, so using picture of or image of would just be redundant. Next, try to be specific, concise, and include the context. This is helpful for your reader to fully understand the reason for having that image in the document. Next, try to avoid using lots of keywords or jargon. This helps a beginner fully understand that image and what it means. And finally, do not add alt text to decorative images. Okay, so now we are going to look at an example of a PDF document that has images in it to see how the accessibility checker works. So once your document is open in Adobe Acrobat, the first thing you're going to want to do is go to this Tools bar. You'll scroll down through this menu and find Accessibility. You'll open that up and this sidebar will pop up. Now to run the accessibility checker, you will first select this accessibility check icon. You'll click on that and this window will pop open, and you want to make sure that all of these are checked. And then you will come down here and click Start Checking. This will pop open this window here. There's a menu right here that says Alternative Text, and we can see here that the accessibility checker has identified that we have figures that do not have alternative text or that have failed the alternative text test. The easiest way to go about fixing this now that it has been identified is to right click, or if you're on a Mac, you'll two-finger click on this and you will see Fix. This is what you'll want to click and this window will pop up. Now it says image 1 of 4. This means that there are 4 images. So as you can see, I click through this and the different images are highlighted. So we're going to want to go ahead and fix all of these. So for this first one, we will go ahead and this is a black Yamaha speaker. Based on the context, I am going to include the brand name of the speaker, and that suffices for our alternative text. Now we will go ahead and continue fixing all of the others. Okay, so now once all of those are fixed, we're going to go ahead and click Save and Close. Now you can see on this side that the alternative text has changed to passed rather than failed. That means that all of our figures here now contain alternative text. So now we're going to take a look at a second document here to show why it is important to double check that your alternative text is effective and accurate. So as you can see with this document and the images, we've already run the accessibility checker. And as you can see here in the alternative text menu, that the figure's alternate text has passed. This means all the images have alternative text, but that does not necessarily mean that the images have accurate alternative text. So if you hover over the image here, you can see that the alt text pops up here. We can see here that the image of an EV microphone, the alt text description says image of. Now that's something that we know that we don't want to do. So to change this, we're going to go over here to set alternate text. And you'll hit OK. And this window, just like in the first document, will pop up. So what we want to do is make sure that we have accurate alternate text. So this is an EV microphone. So, but we don't need to say image of. EV microphone is descriptive for this context. And then we're going to continue to go ahead and check each image to make sure the alternate text is accurate and effective. All right, so now that we have completed fixing all of the alternate text for each image, we're going to go ahead and hit save and close. Thanks for watching.